think partnerships are extremely important for us to move towards a sustainable urban water management paradigm. What we have is we have lots of external pressures that are affecting cities, and so we really need to develop innovations in order to address some of these challenges that these pressures will put on the cities. In the past, a lot of research has been done, but it's never really been taken up on the ground. And what we're finding, particularly in Switch, is that by working with stakeholders at city levels, working with them to identify what the pressures are that might affect their cities, what the challenges for those cities might be, and what types of innovations are required in those cities, we can develop solutions which the city actually feels they have some ownership over those solutions. So for me, this stakeholder participatory process, coming together and trying to look at how the city should move forward and then promote research that supports that has been critical. And I feel that the big impacts which we'll make is that it will actually create impact on the ground. Research won't remain at the university, but it will actually be utilised by cities. The other issue that cities face is that the water sector can't solve the problems alone. The thing that affects water management in a city is manifold. We have issues of urban planning, we have issues of how we make our systems financially sustainable, etc. So what we need to try and do is to work with a multidisciplinary group. We find, for example, that urban water management is greatly impacted by urban form, and it's only by working with urban and spatial planners that we can try and develop urban form that is much more consistent with the way in which we want to manage water in the future. And this will promote a much more integrated way in which to manage water also. I think, one of the biggest challenges we have is creating imperative for change on the ground. And the only way in which we can really create the imperative for change is by having the support of the media to make people aware of some of the major issues that the city is going to face and really urge people to understand that there is a need to change and to support the changes that are being promoted. And also we need to have political support. It's only through political support, changes in policy, that we can really create the changes that we need. So it's really it's a game that everybody has to be part of, and I think it's only by getting politicians to support what we're doing through policy, by getting the media to try and encourage and educate the public about the need to make these changes, and then for the researchers to work with city stakeholders in developing the innovations, that we can really make a difference.